Welcome to the Art Circle Public Library's Christmas in July 2021. And with us right now is Mary Pollard, and she's going to instruct us on stitching a Christmas card.
Okay, when you open your pack, there's several things that you find. You find this little piece of foam. And if you haven't done this before, it's not really hard. Just takes a little concentration. You'll put your cardstock on the card, and then you'll put your pattern on top of it. And you will don't want it to move, so you'll take a little Scotch tape and tape it down. And you want to use a Scotch tape that'll come off, because you don't want to ruin your card after you get it all punched out. Now you will find a pin in it, and you will see your directions. You have your directions in your box, and you will see them. And what you have to do is punch each one of the holes. You punch and punch. And this drives my husband crazy, so you may want to do it when you're by yourself. And up here, and go all the way around. And then what you do is you take it off of the paper, and you will hold it up to the light, and you can see if you missed any. Sometimes I miss them. So you check and see that you've got all the holes punched. And then it will look like this. Now that you have all your holes punched in your card, the next thing you do is stitch it. And we kind of go by the pattern. So we start down here. You will see 4 holes here. And you go to the one next to it. Ouch. Go to the one next to it, and you pull your string up, and then on the back you have to Scotch tape your string down, and that's just to hold it so it doesn't come out. And then you go to the hole at the top and stitch it. And now you do sort of alternate on these stitches so that you go from one side to the other so that you don't make your paper kind of warp. So then we did one over here, so we'll go over the next side, do the next one. And you keep doing that until you got all your leaf done. And this is the green leaf. And in your kit you will find some beads. And that'll be coming up next. This is a good project to do in the evenings while you're watching television. It's when I do most of mine. Okay, now we have this leaf all done. And you see 4 holes here, and take the middle one. Now we're going to do beads. You'll find these beads in your kit. And then go to the outer hole and come back to the center. And put another bead on. And back to the center again. So now you have your 3 beads on. So one didn't stick. And you keep on going till you get clear to the top. And then you do the same thing on the other side. This one, you start with the beads and go all the way up to the top. And then, when you get that all done, we will start on the bow. And the bow is done in the yellow. Now this is a little more difficult. So you'll have to follow your instructions on it. So you find a corner to start in. Here again, you will have to tape down your thread. And try not to tape over the holes because it's kind of hard to punch through them. And then you look on your paper and you see from A, you see from A, you go to B. So you count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think it's 13. And then on this, you go to the next hole. To the left. And when you put it in, you go on the right side.
So you're crossing over top of it.
And you go back to the, take the next stitch down. You just have to make sure that you're going the opposite way on each one. And when you get that all finished, oh, and they should come out even. Every once in a while I have one that doesn't come out even and I have to take it out and do it over again. So then when you get done with that, you see you have K. So you start up the top and you count down to where it goes to the bottom here. And you do the same thing as you did on the other one. Just make sure they go in the opposite direction so that they cross over. So you can see what we're doing. And when you get all finished, you will have one that looks like this. And when you do the ribbon, you start up here. Start up here. And you go down to here. And then you have 2 that go in each hole. So that your ribbon looks like this. the next one. And you have to be very careful and follow the instructions on the paper. And when you get all finished, here's what you'll have. And then you will glue the white to the red. You made white cards. And then you will glue it all down to the red. And so we have a pretty card. And on the inside, I usually take a little extra paper so that you have white to write on. And that's our card for today. And if you want to, you have a little extra space either here or at the bottom. And you can either stamp Merry Christmas or some other greeting to someone. Good day.
Awesome. Thank you, Mary. And we got our card patterns off of stitchingcards.com. They had lots of free patterns. We also ordered some. They have great free patterns, and they have beautiful patterns that you can buy to make more.
And they're inexpensive.
Hope you enjoy it.